Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for the chance. Today, I have presentations about an analysis of English textbook entitled "When English Rings a Bell." Alright, my name is Noni Hasma Putri from Tanjung Pura University. So, in this background, the researcher uh, write about the problem, and then why should be textbook. So textbook here the researchers explain that textbook as a crucial thing. That's why the researcher take this research, because textbook as a crucial thing from the expert born as cited in Solistio et al. 2000 and 2020 and 21. And then textbook also as a source and teacher's assistant. It's according to Hutchinson as cited in Solistio et al. 20 and 21. So how important textbook from the various experts? So the researcher interest in this researcher because textbook is a crucial thing, is an important thing, is an assistant and source that guide the teachers in teaching and learning process. And then why should be textbook? So in this case, the textbook have to be, the material in the textbook should be appropriate. While before doing this research, the researcher has the interview to some teachers in the school that use some textbook, not only When English Rings a Bell. They said about the textbook that some textbook is not appropriate. That's why the researcher take one textbook entitled When English Rings a Bell for evaluate, for analyzing how appropriate the material in it. And then the goal of this research is to compare the textbook. Is that the textbook fulfill the curriculum targeted or not, and then is it suitable for the students that use that textbook? Is it suitable from the skill, from the knowledge? That. And then the researcher found some research that have already have many research about the textbook itself, many various textbook beside not only When English Rings a Bell. First, from the Dharma and Aristo in 2018, about an analysis of English textbook reference to the 2013 English curriculum. So it is for the researcher in this previous study want to analyze about the textbook, and then is it relate to the curriculum in 2013, like that. It's not far different with my research. So the previous study from Dharma, he said that the English textbook use had been relatively relevant to the 2013 curriculum, with few lack of reference to the 2013 curriculum. Therefore, it's expected that the teacher can complete such few lack with other materials to achieve the goal targeted in the 2013 curriculum as well. And then besides, another previous study is from entitled an analysis of textbook entitled Pathway to English, published by Erlangga at the first semester of the 11th grade of senior high school. Yeah, from Rahmatillah and Devi Audina Pratama. Yeah, the pathway to English. This study found that the pathway to English textbook had fulfilled syllabus. The learning material were successfully included and developed supported materials. It was also provided and developed appropriate topics and multimedia using based on the syllabus guidance. Then appropriate topics and multimedia using based on the syllabus guidance. On the other hand, this textbook had weakness about there were not available criteria and lacked notes of enrichment, vocabulary, and pronunciation. Okay, now we are going to the research questions. First is how appropriate the When English Rings a Bell textbook for the grade state on, and then second one is how is the quality of When English Rings a Bell textbook for 7th grade students based on curriculum 2013. And then about the research proposed to identify an appropriate teaching material for the students, and the second is to describe just English textbook fulfill the curriculum 2013. And then about theoretical review, the researcher will write about the textbook, about the definition of textbook itself, and then the standardized of textbook itself, and then the criteria a good textbook, context eligibility, and then the second is about just curriculum 2013. And then about research method, the researcher used design document. The design is about document analysis. It is qualitative method. It's about describe the result, and then next is technique of data collections. It's about English textbook, yes, entitled When English Rings a Bell, and then document checklist. And then the steps in analyzing the data. First is collecting the data by identifying the material found in the textbook through checklist analysis, and then second, observing the textbook in terms of the material in the textbook to find their relevance with those in the 2013 curriculum. And then third is describing the result of the textbook analysis. And then finding discussion, researcher found that the researchers saw the table of the result checklist about the appropriateness of curriculum target on the textbook. Next is the conclusion is English textbook entitled When English Rings a Bell for 7th grade students fulfill the curriculum 2013 target. However, the textbook need to be developed by the teacher itself. So this is the reference that I used, in my research. Then thank you so much. That's all from me. Good afternoon, everyone.